Welcome to the Brain Boosters channel. Australia limits international student enrollments to 270,000 for 2025 amid record migration concerns. In a significant policy shift, Australia has announced that it will cap international student enrollments at 270,000 for the year 2025. This decision comes in response to mounting concerns over record levels of migration, which have been a key factor in driving up home rental prices across the country. Background: Australia's international education sector has long been one of its most lucrative export industries, contributing 36.4 billion Australian dollars, 24.7 billion United States dollars, to the economy in the 2022-2023 financial year. The sector not only supports the country's universities and vocational training providers but also has a substantial impact on local businesses and communities. However, the past few years have seen a dramatic increase in the number of international students, with the current figures showing about 10% more enrollments in universities compared to pre-pandemic levels. Private vocational and training providers have experienced an even more significant increase, with a 50% rise in student numbers. Rising immigration and housing market pressures. The surge in international student numbers has coincided with an unprecedented rise in net immigration to Australia. For the year ending September 30, 2023, net immigration reached a record high of 548,800 people, a 60% increase from the previous year. This influx has been largely driven by students from India, China, and the Philippines. While the increase in migration has bolstered the labor market and helped curb wage pressures, it has also exacerbated the housing shortage, particularly in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne. The rapid population growth has intensified competition for rental properties, driving up prices and making housing less affordable for both locals and newcomers. Government response: in response to these challenges, the Australian government has introduced several measures aimed at making the international student sector more sustainable. Education Minister Jason Clare emphasized the need for these reforms, stating that the cap on enrollments is designed to balance the benefits of international education with the need to address the growing strain on the housing market. Additionally, the government has moved to phase out COVID-era concessions that allowed international students and workers to stay in the country indefinitely. These concessions were initially introduced to fill workforce gaps during the pandemic but are now seen as contributing to the ongoing migration surge. Further measures include more than doubling the visa fee for foreign students, a move aimed at curbing the flow of new arrivals and ensuring that those who do come are genuinely committed to their studies and not just using student visas as a pathway to permanent residency. Implications for the future: with a federal election on the horizon, immigration is expected to be a central issue. Public concern over the impact of high migration levels on housing affordability and social services is likely to drive further debate on the government's approach to managing population growth. For international students and education providers, the cap on enrollments represents a significant shift. Universities and training institutions may need to adjust their recruitment strategies and explore new markets to maintain their financial viability. In the longer term, the success of these reforms will depend on the government's ability to strike a balance between maintaining Australia's status as a leading destination for international students and addressing the broader economic and social challenges posed by high migration levels. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Boosters for more insightful content. Feel free to comment below for free consultations with industry experts and share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.